Have you ever left the house and heard your dog howling desperately, like it's crying out for help? Or come home to a room that looks like it's been through a storm, chewed furniture, scratched doors, and a fearful gaze waiting for you in the corner? That's not misbehavior. That's despair. You might be wondering if you did something wrong. But the truth is, millions of dog parents silently carry the same helplessness every single day. The good news? You're not alone. And even better, there are gentle but incredibly effective ways to help your dog feel safe, even when you're not around. So now, let's dive into the simple things that can completely transform life for both you and your four-legged friend. If your dog barks, howls, or even screams when you leave, it's not just being naughty or demanding, it's a cry for help. Many dogs suffer from separation anxiety, and it can throw them into full-blown panic every time you walk out the door. Some may urinate, defecate, destroy things, or even harm themselves. This isn't rebellion. It's the deepest fear of being left behind. The truth is, much of this behavior stems from emotional wounds. Many puppies are separated from their mothers too early, before the crucial first 8 weeks, when they develop a sense of security. Others grow up deeply attached to their humans, who take them everywhere. And then, one day, they're left alone and feel like their entire world has vanished. Some have been abandoned, lived in shelters, or passed from home to home. For these dogs, your departure isn't temporary. It's the terrifying fear that this time, it might be forever. What's more, even the smallest changes in life can reignite this anxiety. Moving house, a family member leaving, a change in daily routine. What seems normal to you might feel like instability, loss, or danger to your dog. So if you're going through a transition, take a moment to reflect. Your pup's fear might be rooted in things you've simply grown used to. Some dog owners share that sudden changes, such as moving to a new house or the loss of a familiar person, can lead to prolonged symptoms of anxiety and sadness in their pets, especially in those suffering from conditions like canine cognitive dysfunction in their senior years. So, what can we do? First, help your dog get used to being alone, starting with tiny bits of time. You don't need to go anywhere. Just close the door and leave them in a room while you stay nearby, doing chores or even reading a book. The key? You're close, but not in sight. These safe distances are the first steps to showing your dog that they'll be okay without you. Once your dog is comfortable with short separations in the same home, start practicing real departures, but keep them very brief. Try 2 minutes, then 3, then back to 2. This back and forth prevents anxiety from building up and teaches your dog, you always come back. The key is never letting the time stretch too far, too fast. Before leaving, make sure your dog gets plenty of physical exercise. Take them for a longer walk, play fetch, or tug of war. A tired dog is more likely to relax and nap when left alone. But physical exercise isn't enough. They need mental stimulation, too. Many people also combine scent-based games with items like puzzle feeders to help mentally stimulate their dogs, creating a sense of positive anticipation while the owner is away. After a satisfying play session, they'll naturally seek rest. That's your perfect window to step out quietly. Don't overlook their rest space. Create a safe zone. Maybe a cozy corner with a soft bed, favorite toys, and most importantly, an old shirt that smells like you. Your scent is more comforting than you know. And if your home gets bright or noisy at night, consider leaving a dim light and soft sounds from a radio or TV to mimic the feeling that you're still around. And above all, Don't make your departures overly emotional. I know, you love them, you feel guilty. But every tearful goodbye tells your dog, something bad is happening. Make leaving feel ordinary. If you want to show love, do it 10 to 15 minutes before you go. Then leave without a fuss. This helps your dog separate emotion from the actual moment you walk away. One more thing, and it's incredibly important. Your behavior is a mirror for your dog. If you're calm and steady, they'll feel safe. If you're tense, rushed, or anxious, they'll absorb that energy. Your emotional consistency is the biggest anchor for a confused or fearful pup. But if you've tried everything, training, environment changes, behavioral tweaks, and your dog still panics when you leave, you might be missing a crucial step: desensitizing their reaction to your leaving cues. Ever notice how just picking up your keys or grabbing your coat makes your dog freak out? That's not a coincidence. In their mind, those actions are alarm signals. So, one of the most effective things you can do is break the pattern. Every day, go through your leaving motions, but don't leave. Pick up your keys, then set them down. Put on your coat, then sit and watch TV. Do this several times a day until your dog stops reacting. Once that emotional trigger is gone, your pup won't spiral into panic just because you reached for your bag. Some people even report noticeable improvement when they add dog calming supplements, especially for pups who are hypersensitive or easily triggered by strange noises. Along with that, reset your dog's safe space. It doesn't need to be large, but it should feel secure and consistent. Avoid drafty areas, sudden noises, or bright lights where they sleep. It could be a covered crate, a familiar closet corner, or simply a bed near your usual hangout spot, so your scent and energy linger when you're gone. Once your dog is better at being alone, keep stimulating their mind. Many people think physical activity is enough, but dogs need mental workouts too. Simple games like object finding, scent trails, or puzzle feeders are amazing ways to keep them positively occupied. And quite a few owners also share that interactive games, especially treat-dispensing toys, help their dogs see solo time as something exciting. When their brain is busy, they feel more fulfilled and less focused on your absence. If you pay attention, you'll realize dogs learn through repeated experiences. What you need now is patience and the right kind of affection. It might take days, weeks, even months, but every time you leave without triggering a meltdown, you're one step closer to healing. And if none of this seems to work, remember, there's no shame in seeking help. A vet can check if your dog is dealing with deeper neurological or emotional issues. Especially if you're thinking long-term, many owners opt for pet insurance plans to feel more secure whenever their dog shows signs that may require professional help. A certified trainer can create a plan tailored to your dog's personality. You don't have to do this alone, and getting support isn't a failure. It's what responsible, loving dog parents do. Never forget, every troubling behavior you see is your dog's way of telling you they're in pain. And the fact that you're here watching this video shows that you care and are ready to make things better. So if you've learned something today, or if you've ever felt the helpless heartbreak of your dog crying as you walk away, leave a comment below. Share your story. You never know. Someone out there might need it to feel less alone on their journey too. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because I'll be sharing more ways to help you and your furry friend live happier, more connected lives together. See you in the next video, and remember, you're doing better than you think. Thanks for staying with me until the end.